In 2012, Canadian Tire Jumpstart launched a bold and ambitious campaign, 1 million red balls. The goal? To raise $2 million and help 20,000 kids across Canada get off the sidelines and into the game. But this campaign wasn't just about numbers. It was about breaking barriers and making organized sports accessible to all. So how did Jumpstart make this happen? Let's dive into the strategy behind this incredible initiative. The heart of this campaign was Jumpstart's mission, to remove financial and accessibility barriers so kids of all abilities could play. To do so, they need to raise awareness, encourage donations, and make people feel connected to the cause. Jumpstart's president Dan Thompson called it an ambitious effort to get 20,000 kids off the sidelines. And to achieve this, the campaign used a mix of marketing psychology and persuasion techniques. Jumpstart used both logic and emotion to connect with their audience. They presented hard-hitting stats like 1 in 3 kids can't afford organized sports, a clear call to action for those who care about youth development. And on the emotional side, they showed children watching from the sidelines, evoking sympathy and encouraging people to donate. Think about it. Sports aren't just about exercise. They teach teamwork, discipline, and confidence. For many kids, joining a team can be a change in their entire future. But if their families can't afford the cost, the opportunities are lost. That's why Jumpstart's mission is so important. So what is Jumpstart targeting? While the mission focused on kids, the campaign spoke directly to Canadian retail shoppers, especially those with disposable income who were likely to donate to a meaningful cause. And what a better way to grab attention by involving sport icons. Jumpstart brought in Canadian athletes like Jonathan Toews, Daryl Sittler, Kurt Browning, and even Cesar Millan. These public figures didn't just pose with the red ball, they signed them for auction, turning those donations into coveted memorabilia. Think about it. When you see someone you admire supporting a cause, you're more likely to pay attention, right? That's the power of parasocial relationships. Fans of these athletes felt a personal connection to the campaign, making them more likely to contribute. By leveraging these connections, especially with someone like Toews, who played a pivotal role in Canada's 2010 Olympic gold medal win, Jumpstart made their campaign even more relatable and impactful. But how exactly did Jumpstart persuade people to donate? This is where the elaboration likelihood model, or ELM, comes in. ELM explains how people process persuasive messages through 2 different pathways. The central route is for people who think critically and want detailed information. Jumpstart targeted these donors by using statistics like the 1 in 3 kids can't afford organized sports. This logical appeal made potential donors to stop and think. Then, there's the peripheral role, which relies on emotions and simple cues to persuade people. That's where the symbolism of the red ball came in. Easy to recognize, easy to connect with. Emotional ads featuring kids on the sidelines tapped into people's empathy, motivating them to act. By combining both routes, logical reasoning and emotional storytelling, Jumpstart ensured their campaign resonated with a wide audience, maximizing its reach and impact. Jumpstart's message was simple but powerful. The red ball became a symbol of opportunity. Every donation put another child in the game. They used multi-channel marketing, from TV commercials to in-store promotions, to reinforce their message. Through the red ball campaign, Jumpstart also utilized the 3 pillars of persuasion. Number 1, logos, the logical statistics providing the need for donations. Number 2, pathos, emotional storytelling showing kids who couldn't play. And 3, ethos, partnering with trusted athletes and celebrities. And let's not forget the power of visuals. A red ball is simple, but it's memorable. When people saw it, they knew exactly what it stood for. While Jumpstart's branded content was strong, their social media presence at that time wasn't as widespread as it could have been. Given today's digital landscape, expanding on their social reach could amplify their mission even further. So what were the results? The 1 Million Red Balls campaign helped Jumpstart support over 125,372 kids in 76 different sports and recreational programs in 2012 alone. And some communities even went all in. In Dauphin, Manitoba, locals donated so many $2 red balls per transaction that they won a visit from Jonathan Taves himself. This kind of smart positioning helped Jumpstart stand out in a crowded charity space, providing that creative incentives can drive engagement. It's not just about raising money, it's about creating a movement. A campaign like this makes people feel like they're part of something bigger, part of a real change. At the end of the day, Jumpstart's 1 Million Red Balls campaign was a masterclass in marketing for a cause. By blending logic, emotion, and star power, they didn't just raise money, they changed lives. And that's the key takeaway. When you combine a strong message with the right strategy, you don't just capture attention, you inspire action. Want to be part of the movement? Head to Jumpstart's website and give every child the chance to play, because no kid should be left alone on the sidelines.